Sometimes when you're playing a game, you just want to have fun. Especially if it's not an horror game, you just want to relax yourself. You want to take your time exploring a certain game and having fun. But sometimes the developers put something in there. Something really creepy. And when you discover it, well, that's really scary. Here are 10 of the creepiest Easter eggs in video games. They are not in any particular order, it's just a list, and enjoy. No More Heroes is a really wacky game. It's a lot of fun to play, it's action-packed, and it's full of comedic moments. But when you're battling the boss Jeannie, she starts telling her backstory, and the game speeds up, and you see the comic reaction of Travis touchdown. That's a pretty funny moment, right? Right? If you actually slow down the entire section that's been sped up, you get a really creepy backstory. And there's a reason, I think, why this sped it up, not only for comedic purposes.
Tell me.
Okay. I'll make it short and quick.
You are my half-brother. You know that manga called Miyuki? The Japanese one? Well, it's like that. Your father abandoned my mother to run off with your mother. It broke her heart beyond repair. She killed herself. Knowing I had nowhere to go, he took advantage of me. Ever since I can remember, he molested me. We lived in this rotten apartment, and I was his slave. Every day I cursed his soul. I swore that I would kill him one day. But cursing didn't change anything. That's when I decided to become a killer. With no money to pay for training, I paid with my body. But to you, I bet that son of a bitch looked like a hard-working family man. That was all an act. He didn't give two shits about cleaning up my life. So I decided to clean it up myself. That's why I do what I do. And I got what I wanted. Killing him in front of your very eyes.
That's my story.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is full of little Easter eggs and secrets, but there is one, the creepiest of them all, which is the ghost. If you go on Mount Chiliad or a mountain near that, between midnight and 1, there is a ghost that you can see from afar, and if you get too close it will disappear. And there's just a message written in blood that says Jock. That's just creepy. Especially if you start looking into the murder of a girl that disappeared in the mountains. And there is a guy named Jock that is running for senator. Think about that. Creepy. Portal 2 is a relatively upbeat game. It's a really great story, it's a really great puzzle game, but there are secrets, like in the original game, but this time they are crazier. And the biggest secrets are the Ratman dens, full of writings that don't make any sense, that anticipate some part of the plot, that are just creepy. You're like, well, what happened to this man? And you can actually read all about it in a comic book that is free available on their official website. And it's just a nice little way of delivering a really interesting story. And whenever you get into one of those dens and the music starts playing, you get shivers, believe me. Hitman Contracts. You go around, you kill people. They're usually drug smugglers, human traffickers, assassins, whatever. And there is a level in which you are in a hotel, and you can go in a secret area. When you get there, you can start exploring the rooms. And in a certain room, if you look in the mirror, you can see a ghost. If you look back, there's no one there. It's one of the creepiest ones. Batman Arkham City, another game full of little Easter eggs. And probably the scariest one of them all is the one of the Scarecrow. There is a boat that you can access after you finish the game doing some specific stuff. And inside you find a man tied up to a chair and he just starts screaming at you because he's intoxicated with the fear toxin by Scarecrow. And that's just a nice little thing that tells you, hey guys, Arkham Knight is gonna come out and Scarecrow is gonna be the main villain. Did you get that? Good. Now be scared and be prepared. Psychonauts is a fun game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's a blast to play, and it's just a funny game full of fun little moments and dream sequences. And there's the fantastic part in Mila's brain. You're just having a fun time, and then you look at there, oh, there's a door there, huh? Let's try exploring. What, Mila, you don't want me to come there? Why? Let's go check it out, shall we? And what you discover is that she doesn't have a good backstory. Not a fun one. Not a fun one. Half-Life 2, by many considered the best game of all time. I disagree on that, but there are many interesting things in that, many little Easter eggs, some very well known. They also have their own achievements on Steam. But there is a secret that isn't inside the game as the game, but inside the game files. Do you know the headcrabs? Yeah. Try rewinding the entire thing. Do you hear what they're saying? No? Then try playing it backwards.
God, help
That ain't creepy? I don't know what it is. Earthbound, a game in which you play as a kid. You go around and you battle monsters. Fun game, it's a nice little SNES game, right? Yeah! Then you get to the final boss battle. And there is that thing, Gigas. That's creepy. And is it a fetus? In the hugely underrated game Outlaws, there are plenty of Easter eggs. And there is one that is only accessible if you use cheats inside the game. And it's in the first level. You blow up a door with dynamite, you go into water, you're like, oh cool, let's see what's in here, huh? Oh, it's a corridor? Okay, let's see. Whoa, this looks like an alien spaceship, huh? Cool, cool. Oh, there's a door right there. Let's go take a look. Ah. And last, but certainly not least, is the Game Boy camera. This is pretty well known. And for good reasons. It's an incredibly scary. It's not even creepy, it's downright scary. Especially if you don't know what's coming up. You're playing a nice little mini game inside the Game Boy camera. Oh, it's cool, it's like Pokemon, huh? Well, I wanna go out now, let's run. I don't wanna run anymore. I just want to throw the game out of the window. I just want to get the fuck out of here, okay? That, guys, is a scary ass Easter egg. And probably even one of the best ones ever, because they were like, well, Who's gonna want to run, right? We all want to fight, right? Let's put this little thing because no one's gonna discover that, right? And that Nintendo is how you scar a kid for his entire life. So guys, these were just 10 of the creepiest and scariest Easter eggs of all time. Tell me, do you want to know more? There are plenty of them, plenty of them. Tell me in the comments below which one you prefer, and tell me if you want me to make another one of those lists in the near future. And I'm glad to apply. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.